Phirst Contention fans, what is going on? Your boys are back in the building. Ty, what is going on? One is good, but twice is good enough, Ty.
Salutations, everybody. We got a theme, bro. I'm wearing all black. It's gonna be a dark finals for your boy.
Damned if you do, and damned if you don't, Ty.
Yeah. I'll let y'all know in a little bit.
We sport on deals, on court.
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and the Splash Brothers were able to get it done on Memorial Day night, prevailing in a 7-game series to advance to the NBA Finals against the King and the rest of his court. Warriors Cleveland, Part 2. Ty, what are your thoughts?
It's funny because we go a whole season. Remember his second stint in Miami?
Yep.
Lost to the Spurs.
Yep.
Came back.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry, they beat the Spurs.
They
came back and lost. And it's like, what's the point of having 82 games if we're going to want to wind up with the exact same result? I'll tell you the point. The reason why I'm wearing this all black. We had a full season. We had Golden State break the 95, 96 Bulls record for most wins in the season. So
correctly.
At least we had that going on. Steph, first ever unanimous MVP. Mm-hmm. Down 3-1 in their series just to come back. Mm-hmm. The reason why the all black is here is because if I root for LeBron, this is the arch nemesis, the person who kept knocking out the Bulls and got Thibodeau fired. But if I root for Golden State, I can't change my Twitter avatar to the Bulls 72-10 hat, and they get that championship, and it finally officially trumps what we've done. So it's damned if I do, damned if I don't, bro. It's just all bad.
Yeah, it's all bad for you. Another person might be all bad for is Kevin Love, because in this series, he's going to have a very, very tough matchup, especially when the Warriors go to that small ball lineup with Draymond at the 5, Harrison Barnes and Iggy playing the 4s, and you got the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. I don't know who they're going to put Kevin Love on, because you can't put him on Draymond.
Don't do that.
You can't put him on Harrison Barnes. Is it a possibility that he might sit in the fourth quarter, $100 million, and he might sit? I don't know if I can see that happening, Ty. I just don't know. I don't know what happens with that. That's going to be the interesting matchup. The way that Golden State was getting beat up on the glass against the Thunder, I would like to see maybe them stay big against them and see what they can do, but we'll see. We shall see.
You bring up a good point. All that money can't sit on the bench. At the same time, the way the Thunder play, they put up points. And something that Kevin Love has showed the ability to do is score, especially if he's involved early and often in the game. As far as predictions go, I mean, let's just do it up. Okay, so it was a 6-game series last year. LeBron was missing Kyrie for 95%. Kevin Love didn't play at all. Okay. I don't want to do it, but records are made to be broken. Golden State's going to do it again. They're about to do it. And I'm saying 7. I'm saying Golden State wins in 7. This is a tough team. I know LeBron's got extra power. Oh, I forgot to mention, Verjao. Can't stand him. Flopper. This man's going to get a ring. He's really going to get a ring, Marv.
I like your prediction. I'm going to go with Golden State with 6. And the reason being is because they keep disrespecting this man, Steph Curry, at all levels. Now, the disrespect is King James going to have everybody that he did last year. King James should get it done. I'm going to go with Steph. I'm going to go with them.
No love on this set for the Cavs?
No love for the Cavs. Sorry, DJ. It is what it is.
We sport on deals, on court.
Now that we got finals predictions out of the way, it's time to take a step back and look at what was a dope, awesome, amazing, spectacular, exciting, entertaining Western Conference Finals series. Your thoughts on Golden State taking it, especially after, to be honest, Russ and the Thunder, they kind of poked the bear. They poked the bear, Marv.
Not only did they poke the bear, but they kept on poking at the bear. They kept on doing the things that you're not supposed to do. Like, they woke up an injured, sleeping giant in Steph Curry and didn't take care of business. 3 opportunities.
Man.
As someone famous once said, when you aim at the king, you best not miss. And they missed 3 times. 3 times. They were up, and they just couldn't hold on. Splash Brothers just got hot, did a little changing. And for the first time, I saw the Warriors stay big. They was getting beat up on the glass. I saw Bogut, Festus Ezeli play a little bit more, leave Draymond at the 4 a little bit more, so they can help out on the glass. But from behind distance, man, these boys were unconscious from behind distance, though. So, bad Thunder, good Warriors. 3-1. That's a hard pill to swallow.
It really is.
That's a hard pill to swallow. The 10th team to come back in playoff history down 3-1. Hard pill to swallow, man. Hard pill to swallow.
Props goes out to Golden State, obviously. But this is the exact reason why you couldn't have faith in the Thunder going into the conference finals, because this is a team that blew fourth quarter leads all season long. Like you said, they played the Warriors the best, and that's why it was so close. That's why they were able to get that lead. But instead of blowing a fourth quarter lead, you blew a 3-1 lead. I still give Donovan love, okay? He got this team somewhere that I wasn't sure if he could. I wasn't sure. Although at the end of the day, it still looks like Scott Brooks' team.
Because it still is Scott Brooks' team.
Oh, that's true.
Pretty much it's, Durant to Westbrook, Westbrook to Durant. I mean, Westbrook is going to pass other people the ball, but he's looking for Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
That's who he's looking for. And for him, I think Russ played a phenomenal series, but he was a little bit too out of control. And that's what you get from Westbrook. You'll get the Jekyll and Hyde. I think he was too much out of control in those crucial situations. Those last 4 minutes of the game, last 2 minutes of each quarter, knowing time of possession, who to get the ball to, how to still operate within the offense. It was rough. It was rough on Russ.
So that's what you're saying was rough. I mean, okay, so we do this to Westbrook so often. We'll give him all this blame, and then we'll give him all the credit.
I'm not giving all the blame, but
not all the blame, but we look at the way he attacks. He's always in attack mode 100% of the time.
Always.
And a lot of times it's out of control. And so when it's out of control, that's when cats are like, last time they were finals. Remember, he basically got crucified after, I believe it was game 2. And then game 3, people were like, you know what? I see why this needs to happen. I'm going to say what people have been saying for a while. KD, I don't know why Dion Waiters is the only person you're yelling at to get the ball.
Andre Roberson yesterday as well. But.
Yeah, at one point in the game, I forget which one was the role. It was either Waiters or Roberson. They had more shot attempts than Kevin Durant about a quarter into the third. And that's unacceptable. And so when he's finally trying to put the team on his back, you're pushing. You need to touch the ball early and often. You should be right up there with Steph Curry. There's no way or no reason why he should be getting off all these shots, and you're chilling and watching what's going on.
Well, he went
and then
on,
he forces the issue as well.
Well, he went on, I think, a 7-0 run by himself for a little bit to close the gap within 6. But like you said, he should have been doing this early and often. Well, they was up. I mean, yeah, I remember the Thunder was up by 13 points, 14 points, and were unable to hold on to the lead. It just seems that the Warriors were tight in the beginning. That's where they could have easily been up by a dub. It's just I don't know if that team has the mental capacity to finish them off. Not take the next level, take the next step, but to finish them off. They finished off the Spurs, which was unexpected. They finished off the Spurs, but to finish off a team that was 73-9. Once you get that opportunity, you got to capitalize on it.
You cannot hit the brake pedal. I was on Twitter, someone said, Simran, shout out, First fan. She said this is one of the best teams that never was.
Ooh.
Especially heading into the offseason here. Their future is up in the air. This was a squad that got to finals once, and it's okay, they were young. Now they build it. You're back in the playoffs after losing KD last season, and you're back here. You're pretty much damn near on the pinnacle of getting back there. And someone's saying, you know what? This time around could be different against King James. And again, fall on your face. It's unfortunate.
Well, I see what you did there. That's called a little segue. I think that's called a little segue. But I
Let's move
understand.
on over.
Yeah, exactly so.
We sport on deals, on court.
It's time to complete this segue, okay? Oklahoma City Thunder. Kevin Durant, he is now free to do as he pleases. Question is simple, Marv. What is next on the docket for Kevin Durant?
Let's get this out the way. He's not going to play for the Lakers.
Okay.
And he's not playing for the Lakers.
Okay.
He's not playing for the Knicks. He's not playing for Brooklyn.
Don't go to the Knicks.
He's not playing for Brooklyn. He's not playing for the Wizards. He's staying right there, Oklahoma City.
Really?
And that's the easy part about it. To me, Oklahoma City gives him the best chance of winning. Him and Westbrook are still two of the top 5 best NBA players in the world right now. You know, you do a couple of things differently, you can see yourself in the NBA Finals. And plus financially, I mean, it makes, you know, you can sign this 1-year deal with a player option for the next year. You collect about, north of $25 million.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, you know, then that TV money comes in next year, and I heard something of the rumor that when that TV money kicks in, Kevin Durant can sign a 5-year, $200 million contract.
Lord of mercy.
That's 200, comma 000, comma 000.00. All guaranteed money. That's all. That's
Association.
That's all guaranteed money. Don't do what Anthony Davis did, but sign that paper. That's what I would do. Stay in Oklahoma City, stay there, build your legacy, and continue to progress from there.
I saw something on Twitter. It was from the Le Batard show. Basically, it's Pat Riley sliding into Kevin Durant's DMs.
Let me guess. He's going to use the ring trick that he normally does.
Yeah, there it is. Y'all see it?
Yeah,
Y'all see it? There's right there. And
yeah.
I thought to myself, that's funny. Then I thought to myself, this may be a decent landing spot for KD. Okay? Again, I'm a huge fan of staying with the squad, building your legacy with that team. But if he can go to the East, he has the chance to potentially jumpstart what we've seen from LeBron James, just tormenting the East final six straight seasons. So if he can just make it a little easier for him, continue to be the scorer that he is, play with the point guard that will actually get you the ball and look for you in those positions that you like to be looked at. You've got a running mate, asterisk. We'll see what happens with Bosh. It sounds like it'll be okay. Dwayne Wade, just do what he can. But at the same time, KD could learn and pick Dwayne Wade's brain the same way that LeBron did. So, I mean, ultimately, D Wade just continues to come up.
I don't. If I was gonna say where would his second option be, I would say Miami. But you also have Hassan Whiteside, that's a free agent. You don't know what's Bosh. D Wade is hurt. Dragic is up and down. I don't see that being a nice.
But you're in the East.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
You just gotta do it, LeBron.
Yeah, pretty much, because you can't. Lord knows Toronto will do it to themselves.
We sport on deals, on court.
As we take another step back, Ty, LeBron did it again. He's going to the Eastern Conference Finals again, Ty. Thoughts on LeBron making it to the Eastern Conference Finals for 6 times in a row?
This was potentially what LeBron was talking about when he was with the Heatles, talking about not 1, not 2, but not the 2 Heatles you're thinking about. James Jones, baby. James Jones is back. So,
there would not be an NBA Finals without James Jones.
He's a prerequisite now.
Yeah.
Essentially, the East is just, and there are casual damages, okay? There are casualties, collateral damage. Tibbs is gone in Chicago. Frank Vogel out in Indiana. And a lot of these teams think they got to change a coach to take it to that next level. But as long as you got to deal with LeBron and he's in his prime, you better know who you're hiring, because you could hire a Fred Hoiberg and just miss the playoffs altogether. Ooh. So be careful. We hate He's a self-proclaimed king, but at the same time, look at his track record for the past 6 years.
I felt like that was a shot towards the city of Chicago, but we'll leave that alone. But that was supposed
Jerry
to,
Reinsdorf.
that was supposed to be the team that was supposed to give the Heat/Cavaliers problems with, Derrick Rose being MVP, the emergence of Jimmy Butler, Joakim Noah, and Tibbs, and the rest of the players that they have around him. For some,
Nikola. He's nice. He's nice.
To me, I think
he's nice.
I think he's a
Pow.
little overrated.
He's nice.
I think he's a little overrated, but
All right.
that's
Wherever
my
floats
opinion.
your boat, I find you lost remote.
But that was supposed to be the team. Now, the teams that are competing for the East right now, you have a depleted Miami team. You have
Depleted.
you have
Bombed out and depleted.
you have a Toronto team that's, up and down. You have a Boston team with, I guess, you can call him a superstar, I guess.
We'll just say he's recognizable
He's very
for
recognizable.
multiple reasons.
He's recognizable with a lot of role players, I would say, with a lot of role players on the team. It's no star power in the East, pretty much in a nutshell. No star power.
He's like the goodie in the Lunchable, but everything else is like the ham, the cheese, and the cracker. I mean, it's cool, but it's you know.
Yeah, it's not the pizza.
Yeah, it's not the pizza. It ain't the Vonnies. It ain't,
Yeah, true as well. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is for them.
Now, you did mention the Raptors. Obviously, they met the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, we're not going to talk about how they messed up. Let's show them some love. What do you guys say about them, man?
I want to make a confession to you, Ty.
Go ahead.
I am not showing Toronto any love. There will be no love shared into Toronto whatsoever. You know why? Because as soon as they lost, you know who was back on Cleveland's team? Drake. That's who was back on their team right away. The ambassador for Canada was back on Cleveland's team right afterwards. So I'm not going to show them any love. And they got blown out by close to 30 points in the Game 6 in Jurassic Park. Excuse me. I will no longer call them Jurassic
too late.
Park.
Excuse me. Camera.
Excuse me. in the Air Canada Center. Mm-hmm. The place that Vince Carter built. You know what? No, I would not show them any love. DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry supposed to be the two All-Stars, and Lowry being a third team All-NBA, and this is what y'all came to the party with? Man, they didn't even come to the party. They came to a gunfight with not even a knife.
Marv.
They came with their fists, Ty.
Marv. And this is why we have to show them some love. To be honest, Toronto wasn't ever invited to the party. They were never invited to the party, but they showed up.
No, they didn't.
They got there.
Oh, how?
They got there.
How?
Exactly. They weren't supposed to. Sway. They weren't supposed to. Sway.
We sport on deals, on court.
Food for thought time here on the show, Ty. Baylor just pretty much just cleaned house. Board of Regents said out with everybody. Everybody has to go. So they went in there and kicked everybody out. Everybody got to leave.
Pink papers. Everybody.
In the midst of, the inmates were running asylum down there in Baylor, pretty much. Title IX, sexual allegations, you name it, they pretty much did it down there. Did they sell their souls to win more football games, Ty?
Unfortunately, you're going to have to say yes. Here's the other thing. Since Art Briles was put in as their head coach, prior to him, Baylor football had a winning percentage of .501. Average. Mediocre at best. Ever since he was installed, that's when things started getting better. And so, to be honest, they're young, they were in college. I'm not excusing it, but the sheer number of allegations, the sheer number of cases, like you said, some are still inside the pipeline, haven't even been processed yet. Last time we saw Sean Oakman, we were making threats about how big he was and how he would say something on Twitter, and he was so big he just had to do what it do. But now it's a complete different light. And while they did sell their soul to win games, at least they were able to own up to it and make changes, immediate changes. Now, I think more changes are needed. The chancellor's got to be gone. But when you get rid of a coach who is more directly linked and responsible for these college athletes, it does send a message.
To me, I think change was slow because, these allegations stem back for a while now. And, nothing really came about those changes. And it was difficult to see. You even had coaches complaining now. Some of them might be considered hating, but the coaches around college football were complaining, man, Baylor's bringing in all the wrong type of dudes to the program and everything like that. And it's just it's disappointing, in this day and age that, when you want to continue to progress and move forward, the things that you have to do. Now, continue to move forward. Unfortunately, Baylor's football team is going to still be all right. I mean, they're still going to put up points and different things like that.
It'll start a downward trajectory, I believe. It'll take some time.
I don't think so.
And that's because I think the players are currently installed who have been there. But it's not going to be that same attraction.
I still think they are. I still think they're going to still be.
I think you're still blinded by the RG3 air and the metallic gold off the helmets. It's not going to be as nice as it used to be. It's going to get back to that 501.
But how do we get here? That's really the big thing, that football is more important than student-athlete safety.
Not even just students in general. Not all these cases are student-athletes. Some of it is some other students. So we have a problem at the university itself. And the thing that gets me is when something like this is happening, do you want to be reactive or do you want to, step up to the plate and make something happen? Because when you're on outside the lines, when you're in all the blogs, all the major newspapers, and they're calling for people's heads, you're way too late. Like, the ship is already sailed. So when stuff starts going awry, let's be proactive. Let's do something. Heads got to roll. But everyone wants to sit back and keep letting the money come in. But at the end of the day, that's taking 3 steps forward just to take 4 steps back. They're going to feel this.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a Christian university as well.
I didn't know that
or
either.
Baptist. It's religion. It's a Christian.
I know this is something that we talked about. I don't think this will ever happen again. The death penalty like SMU got. But is there ramifications as severe as what Penn State got, as severe as USC back in the day? Because to me, I think this ranks worse than.
It's worse than Reggie Bush.
It's worse than Reggie Bush. It's almost as bad as Sandusky. It's almost as bad. Almost.
That's only because we're bringing in child's innocence.
Yeah,
but
child's
it's still
innocence.
You know?
Yeah. But I don't know what the level of punishment can be for that. I don't know if it's going to be justified. And for the good players that are on the team, what do they do now?
Yeah. There'll be more punishments than just Art getting fired and the chancellor getting a demotion, but he still has his salary for that reason.
AD just resigned, so we'll see.
This is the reason why people take advantage of systems, because it's a slap on the wrist.
Art Briles get another job somewhere.
True.
We sport on deals, on court.
Oh, Ty. It is time for the best time on this show. Our fuel to the fire section time, Ty, because we don't need no water.
Let it burn, let it burn. Should have never gave y'all internet.
And why is that? Oklahoma. Let's start off with you. And of course, let those Jordan memes roll, baby. Let them roll.
Where there's thunder, there's raindrops and tears. Just
and all over
the state. Just
all over the state. The people get more and more creative by the time.
It's so good, Marvin. So good.
So
good.
Are we just warming up?
This has been an ongoing joke A man's got all this money. You talking about this contract he's about to get? You know what? Maybe he need to leave Oklahoma and find him some real friends.
Yeah. If
Billy Donovan really wanted to be down, he would keep a brush with him on the sideline.
And Billy Donovan is smooth.
He is. He does look kind of smooth.
Yeah, Billy Donovan is smooth.
He's
But
Florida.
see,
Yeah, one state that probably feels worse than
that would be the state of Washington. Not only losing a franchise, but losing KD and Russ.
Shout out Cody Wody 925. That's funny. I hope that's sarcasm. You think he meant it?
Dude, if I'm Seattle, I'm posting up the picture that Reggie Jackson posted up. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, Ty, hands down, this is probably the best Jordan meme. You know why? Because it's the details. It's the small details.
I like the details.
Not-
I still like the Bruce Arians. That was good with the sideburns.
That was good, but
But this is well crafted. This looks like his face.
Yep,
Yes.
It looks like his face. But you also have the glasses, you have the specs, but also like I said, the details. As you look inside the shirt, you have the Jordan faces inside the shirt, Ty. Bravo. This is a work of art.
It really
is
is
a masterpiece.
It really is, and I'm gonna give you a work of art in terms of transition. Because when you mention details, something he's missing is obviously the lenses. Okay, maybe they're dirty. Maybe he needs to clean them. Maybe this is why he didn't clean them, because all he sees is Clay in game 6.
And he was letting them have it.
11 threes.
NBA record.
for an NBA Finals game. Shout out to Clay. Splash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got to bring Riley back, baby.
Oh, yeah. You know, ain't no Warriors playoffs until you see Riley Curry. Woo! Steph, Riley, please. No, Daddy. That's the third question about Game 3. I want to see him. He's going to ask it again.
For those who haven't seen it, the Riley Curry versus PJ Rose will be making an appearance on Facebook for Throwback Thursday. So if you're not following the page, follow the page. Let's have fun with the other conference. Views.
Ty, I did not see this one.
Views.
The internet got too much time on their hands.
Views.
Internet has too much time on their hands, boy. James Jones.
Yes.
Not the NBA Finals unless James Jones is making an appearance.
It's not always about the king, okay? Even the king needs a wingman.
Exactly
The
so.
belt. Ever since James Jones and LeBron James got together, nothing was the same.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there, John.
Oh, man.
Oh, but
And then we got some stuff in the past. We just can't not let it go. So there you go.
The Dame.
Dropping dimes.
The Bill Cosby one is
Hey, the
hilarious.
Cosby on Duncan. That's perfect. That's beautiful.
Because outside the facial hair, I think, everything's pretty much the same.
That's pop.
Yeah, classic. Well, that wraps up another episode of Phirst Contention.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Of course.
Don't forget, leave a comment below. Send us funny memes. We like to laugh too. We hope y'all like to laugh as well. But don't forget, like the video, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I mean, look, we've had this new little design. Last episode, relevant episode. Last Fuel to the Fire, social media roast.
All that good stuff. So for Shed, still on IR, I'm your boy Marv Banks for Ty Wolf Socina. Signing off.
Trace up, baby.